Good morning, beautiful souls. Look where I am. I'm just grateful that I still get to go live this morning, and I'm hoping that the connection's pretty good because I tested it last night. And it's a little bit chilly up here this morning. If anyone recognises this view, I'm up near Mullaney on the Balmoral Ridge, pretty closer to Montville now, and down at the dam at Baroon the other week, Baroon Pocket Dam. And it's proper chilly. This is the first time I've had a blanket on for like, I don't know, maybe a good 4 months or so. It is proper chilly, and only the first little bit of sun is kind of glimpsing up over the hills. Well, not even sun, but a little bit of blue sky. So it's quite cloudy. It's very cloudy, very chilly, but very beautiful and serene. So it's a little bit of breeze picking up. Who have we got here this morning? Wendy. Is it chilly there too? Oh, it's not just me then. And I do remember I used to live up at Wamran when I first emigrated. And I had a locum job on Bribey. That's how we ended up there as a physio. And we were living in Wamran. And I remember getting dressed in Wamran, you know, for cold weather, and then going down to Bribey and it being really, really hot. So that's the memory I have of it. And I'd kind of forgotten because it was still a very warm night last night. I'm up here because I did a gig last night at Mullaney Yoga Shed. I'm sure you saw a little bit about it. And it was amazing. And that was really hot and steamy still, but this morning's really cold. This morning's cold. Oh, and today is going to be on self-love. And look what I just found coming in. This leaf just jumped right out at me. Look, how beautiful is that? Oh my goodness. Now I'm getting a little sign saying I do have a bit of a slow connection. I'm hoping it's okay for you guys. If not, I know that the replay is always okay. So we keep going. Look at that. And I was like, oh, that's interesting that that's come to me this morning. I wonder why. And as I sat here contemplating self-love, I thought, well, this is very much, it's almost heart-shaped, but it's very much how we perceive things, right? If there's a bit of not so nice in there, you know, it can really colour our attitude. It can colour our mind. It can colour our heart, in particular when it's ourself. You know, if you imagine that this is your whole beautiful heart or your whole soul, and you're pretty damn awesome, you know, you have great intentions, you're loving, you're kind, you have incredible talents and abilities that other people don't have, and yet there's some things that don't always work out, yeah, or there's some challenges within your life, or there's some things you wish you could change and you struggle to change those patterns, or you say something and you wish you hadn't, or you hurt someone, you know, without meaning to, or you have a misunderstanding, or you don't do the things that you said that you were going to do for yourself, right? There are these little things, and if we're not careful, it can colour the whole version or vision of who we are or who others are. And so when we're working with the heart, we are working with what Mother Mary's wisdom is, which is healing the division in the heart between the humanity and the divinity, between the perceived perfections that we feel that we should be and that beautiful soul self, which is you know, clear and clean and beautiful and pure, and our humanness, which is here to make mistakes, which is here to learn through making mistakes, right? And to love our humanity, to forgive the challenges of our humanity, and to cultivate a heart of compassion for humanity, yeah, and for ourselves. But we can't have a heart of compassion for humanity if we can't have that heart of compassion for ourselves. Otherwise, we're always going to be looking through this lens of ego, this lens of a judgment filter. Yes, we first have to come to peace and acceptance and self-compassion in order to know ourselves so fully that we can see the pain and suffering in others that leads to them perhaps not always showing up in their highest. We can forgive them, not making that thing okay, but understanding the pain that's underneath it and sending them compassion, right? So next week is going to be about sending it out to others, this week for us on your own perfectly imperfect, beautiful heart. So imagine that that's there. Ooh, it's really chilly. There's a little breeze coming across the lake as well, and cutting through. So the Bij mantra, the seed sound for the heart, is yam, yam. We're going to be using that sound to activate the heart and to really feel. So remember, you can always bring your hands onto your heart. And good morning, Kerry. And I think we've got an Yvette. I'm not sure. I think we might have an Amanda. I don't get as much information coming up on my phone here today. So yam for the mantra. I'm going to keep Mrit Sanjivini mudra, which we used a little bit for solar plexus, because it can be around, that developing the strength as a spiritual warrior. But it's also a heart opener and a heart strengthener. So we're going to keep Sanjivini mudra. Yes, it is, Yvette. Good morning, beautiful. And I'm going to play a little bit with the breath, with coming into the balloon breath, where we feel all sides of the heart, front, back, and sides. And also connecting the womb and the heart together to the womb gives us this sense of home, of safety, of warmth, and everything's okay. You know, it really helps us to soften and anchor our heart. Otherwise, the heart tends to open and close just depending on the situation, right? Whereas the womb anchors it. The womb and the navel center, sacral chakra, helps to anchor the heart in ever-present safety, because safety is only within you. Peace and calm is only within you. You can't create that from anywhere else. We've got some beautiful morning walkers out. Doing some little dog walking. Morning! Awesome. So we're going to breathe into all of that. Love it, love it. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. I've got no idea what the time is, so this might be a shorter one or a longer one, because I thought on my phone that I could see the time, but apparently not. Apparently not, only if I flick it down. Let's see how we go. Love it. Thanks for joining me. So rest your hands in Mrit Sanjivini mudra. Let's welcome our environment. For me, it's a little bit of a cooler, different one, but I shall go with it. Wherever you are, sounds like everyone's having a bit of a cooler morning. Welcome that change. Feel that with your body. Feel and listen to the different sounds in the space. And welcoming yourself as part of this tapestry. We're just one soul expression on this beautiful, magnificent planet with so many millions of other souls. Welcome yourself into this tapestry of life. And your whole life, this moment right here, right now, and the moment since your birth leading up to this moment. Wow, what a journey. And in this body right here, right now, feeling the connection that you have to the land, to the earth throughout this time. But feeling her now beneath you. Send your roots of awareness down to connect in with her beautiful heart. She is teaching us so much about unconditional love. Breathe in, receiving her love through those roots, through your seat or your feet, through your base chakra into your beautiful womb, sacral chakra. Rest here for a moment in your womb. Like I say, this is the safe anchor or home for your heart. Nestle your awareness in, back and down, into this pelvic bowl. And then breathe your awareness up from here to your heart, at heart level. And you might like to let go of the mudra for a moment to come into gyanahata mudra with one hand on your lower belly, one hand over the womb, and one hand on the heart, so you can feel these two centers. And there can be a tendency to really sit at the front of the chest with the heart. So hug that awareness into the spine, deep in your center of the heart. And let's come to the breath. With your natural yogic wave breath, just feel your belly and your heart gently expanding together on the inhale. And softening on the exhale, breathing into the belly, then into the ribs and the heart. Exhaling heart and then belly. Nice steady breath, equal breath in and out, but with a focus on really connecting the womb and the heart today. Feel as if they are smiling at each other, holding hands. Just like your soul self is holding hands with your humanity, smiling at each other. And feel as if this breath that you breathe in from your womb up to your heart then overflows out of your heart and back to your womb. Self-nourishing, self-fueling, self-loving practice. Keep breathing in from the womb to the heart, waterfall of love and self-compassion out from the heart to the womb. And then as you breathe out, we're going to say the mantra Yam. But keep this breath and this intention, this awareness in your body. Keep that flowing. So breathing in. Yam. And gosh, feel that resonance at your heart with the Yam. And start to make it a little softer. Yam. Yam. take it internally, taking you even deeper with every yam and every breath into the very center of your beautiful heart. And then let go of the mantra, knowing that you can come back to it at any time if your mind gets a little distracted. Same with the breath. Just let the breath relax into a natural state and rhythm right now. And if the hands feel really great here and they're not getting tired, feel free to leave your hands here. Or rest them down in your lap in Mrit Sanjivini Mudra. And feel this beautiful, warm, anchored heart, this womb heart just gently breathing together. As we contemplate your incredible life. And yet through this time, there's many times that you haven't been kind to yourself, I'm sure. Many times that you've harshly judged yourself or betrayed your true heart's desires. Perhaps put other people's needs before yourself. And this version of you is a younger you who was doing the best that they could with the tools and wisdom and love that they had been given and that they had. Your younger you did what it knew to do, what it felt safe to do. So with this beautiful womb heart of warmth and compassion, hold this loving awareness for yourself throughout the ages of your life. Sending love and forgiveness back to that part of you that is still within you. Go back to a time when you were very young, the youngest time that you can perhaps remember that bubbles up for you right now. Where you could do with some love. Send him or her all of your love and forgiveness. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. The Ho'oponopono prayer. Feel her receiving this love. Growing up with this love. The self-love, self-knowing, self-worth. And then come into a time in your more, perhaps teenage years. Let a memory arise within you of a time when you were really hard on yourself. When you didn't love yourself very well. See him or her, feel him or her. And send her all your love. I am so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Feel them receiving this love. Feel them growing up with this love for self. Kindness to self. And then move forward perhaps to a time in your 20s. Allow a memory to pop up where you may have been hard on yourself or betrayed yourself in some way. Bring that version of you to your awareness. See them in front of you, within you. And share with them all your love. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Feel them receiving your love. Knowing that love from within. And growing up with that love. I'm going to take some time now to allow you to have your own journey and just let memories arise throughout your life where, same thing, you may not have been that kind to yourself. There may have been a lot of judgment or self-loathing, or you've undermined your self-worth. And let those memories just bubble up and see if you can hold this heart of compassion and send this love and forgiveness to them at this time. And then just let go of that particular practice and feel again your womb heart. If it's faded a little bit, your connection, or your mind's drifted away, just bring your hand back to your heart and your womb. Feel the warmth of that connection. Let your body just be flooded with this warmth, heart opening, heart healing love. Inviting it into every cell of your body, every layer of your being. You are love. That is the essential nature of who you are. And as Mother Mary shares, your ascension journey, or your journey of enlightenment, begins and ends with loving yourself. When you can come to complete unity, heal the division between your humanity and your divinity, that is when you become truly unified in the light and love that you are. That is the journey of this human experience. Above and beyond all else, that is the journey that you are here to make. And then what becomes available to you when you complete that unification, heal that division, then the powers of the divine mother, and creating as she creates, becomes so much more available. I love myself. I love myself. I love all of me. And I love all of you. So taking a deeper breath in and out now. Holding on to that love. Letting it be through your whole being, through your words, through your body, through your actions, through the nourishment that you may be preparing for yourself after this. And as you look around you, notice how you see the world when you're looking through the eyes of love. And your little task for the day and for the week and forever is to move through your day noticing any times that you are tough on yourself, that you beat yourself up. It's okay to be discerning. It's okay to have awareness and go, yeah, okay, I want to change that. But not to bring in the guilt, the negative self-talk, the shame that can accompany that. So notice when you don't treat yourself with loving kindness, and see if you can pause and check in and bring yourself the love and compassion and kindness. Come back to your center. And yes, maybe there's a different choice to be made in that moment, and maybe in that medicine of the pause you can make that change with loving kindness to yourself. So much love to you. Send me some warmth up here. And I'm going to be very loving to myself. I'm going to make a very hot, very strong black coffee the way I like it in the morning. And sit, go and get a couple more layers. I have another scarf in the car. And get comfy. Find a little spot out of the wind. And take some time here this morning to nourish me. Have a beautiful day. Nourish yourself, and that love is going to go out and nourish others. Lots of love to you, beautiful ones.